What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Tuesday evening. Just finished up work, and a lot of you guys have been asking me about an update on Calum Moger. And truth of the matter is, it's not looking too good here. First off, I got to send a shout out both to John Bravo and, ironically, let me get ready and say the name. Nick Trigilli. I'll say it quick. Okay. Nick Trigilli. Appears that Mr. Trigilli actually did his research this time. Not sure how he got all that information, but by God, he got it. So let me just recap the things that I actually heard. Obviously, at this point in time, it's established that he tried to end his life. I had speculated that, well, I would honestly say, so he wasn't being chased by a gang, but he did owe some money to some gangs, so that could have possibly played a factor. I'll get into that in just a minute here. But from looking at the videos, and I'm just going by what Trigilli and Bravo said, that he was hacking himself up with a knife for 3 days straight. Some friends came over. He said he wanted to kill himself and everything. He goes and flops out the window there. So at this point, he is still in critical condition. He is in a coma. Doesn't look like he's probably going to wake up from it. That's my honest opinion from it there. I know everyone's trying to hold hopes out there, but we got to be realistic there. And look, I mean, I've looked at where he jumped out of. It's a far distance. He has serious head injuries. Even if he manages to wake up there, we're not going to know exactly what we're going to actually see. Most likely, the Calum Moger, I'll be honest with you, the Calum Moger that everyone knew is gone. I think what's going to end up happening is if he doesn't pass away or anything like that, he is going to have some serious brain damage. He may be in a semi-comatose state. He may be a vegetable or something like that, you know. But I don't see him ever being the same. If he manages to actually pull out of that whole situation, if he manages to heal, and I hear all these hopes and prayers and stuff like that, saying that he needs to have the willpower and strength, nah, fuck that. No, ain't no willpower. It's just a matter of whether his body heals and how good his doctors are. And if his doctors are good and he's able to heal, then he'll get back up there and somewhat start his rehabilitation. I don't see that happening, okay, people? All right? I really don't. He's going to either remain in that comatose state there, or he is just going to pass away. I see this as no differently than Rich Piana's situation there. It's pretty clear to me that whenever, you know, that he actually had some serious head injuries. Now, getting to that point there, what probably caused him to try to end his life? Well, I'm going to get back to a couple of things, you know. First off, when someone tries to go and commit suicide, that means two things there. Number one, that they're tired of living, most common thing, or that they're facing so many problems that have accumulated that they don't see any way of escaping except to commit suicide. Now, here's the thing. As I mentioned before, even though he wasn't being chased by a gang, Calum Moger owed a lot of money to a couple of gangs there for, you know, basically drugs there, okay? So he had that problem in hand. His dog died. And most people think that's nothing. I mean, a dog is a man's best friend. You take a dog away from a person there, even I would cry, you know. That would really break me up there, you know, and stuff. Dogs are serious things there. You got to remember that. And then we have everything else, the pressures of trying to get back a sponsor, use of recreational drugs. He was probably broken out of money. Well, obviously he had no money, because otherwise he wouldn't owe people money. He had those arrests, and he was under investigation for a lot of other stuff. So he had a cumulative of many problems here. So based upon all those problems, I would say it's number 2, not the number 1, the most common one. This is the other portion of the reason why someone goes and commits suicide, is because he had so much of an accumulation of problems that he didn't see no way out except there, you know. Now, again, I mean, in hindsight there, I don't see him recovering from this, but I'm still going to wish him well, because you know, at the end of the day, I always want someone to actually, you know, get back up from any type of traumatic situation. But like I said before, this is not looking good. I think it's ball game, basically, for Calum von Moger. I think it's ball game. I think it's over with, you know. I hope I'm wrong about that. Believe me, I hope I'm wrong. But, you know, given the fact that, you know, he went out that 2-story window, and that's quite a drop there, basically. Has massive head injuries. Has been in a coma, critical condition, and everything like that. I mean, what else can I say? I have to keep it real and tell it like it is. It just doesn't look good. It looks kind of awful. So, in any event, let's just all wish him well. And that's all I got to say today. Take care.